fam 305. Yes, we live. The fam 305. Take a ride. The fam 305. Yes, all night. The fam 305. Let's get right. The fam 305. Sit back and take a ride. The fam 305. Let Guru pick your mind. The fam 305. Mama G ready all the time. The fam 305. KDub sniping on the right. The fam 305. Dre talking ish all night. The fam 305. Like, share, and subscribe. The fam 305. The fam 305. The fam 305. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, no pa tanto. No pa tanto. Hey, no pa tanto. Hey, no pa tanto. No pa tanto. No pa tanto. No pa tanto. There you go. All right, y'all. Here's your host for tonight for the Fam 305 podcast.
Yeah, that's horrible when people don't come. That's the worst. No pa tanto.
All right, yo, welcome everybody. It's the Fam 305, episode 112, 112. What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Room 112, tell them Blanco sent you.
Yeah. We're live at the Brus Room, Pembroke Pines. You know, we've been there a few times, so keep coming back. I'm surprised they let us in the place, but
They know us now.
yeah, they know us.
They know our drinks, they know it all.
Yep. The waiter even gave us
They
that
know
when
our
he walked up. He remembers us. We have two special guests today with us. Ladies first. Introduce yourself, or do you want to? Are you just gonna say hi, Mama G's daughter? Would you want to say that?
She's in the background.
Some background?
No.
I love that. Yeah, I'm Andy. I've been here before.
She's world famous. She's soon to be world famous dancer on stage and movies. She just don't know it yet, but she will be soon enough.
Really?
So welcome.
Thank you.
And then also we got my little brother. Are you gonna go as your real name, or you gonna go?
It's a recurring guest here, Joshua.
Joshua Baby Grogu.
I go by the moniker of Slime Baby Grogu.
Slime Baby Grogu.
But yeah, no, we're just here on a special day. It's the day after my birthday, but it still feels like my birthday.
Happy
So
birthday!
It's all
Happy
weekend,
birthday.
honey. All weekend long.
Yeah. It'll last a few days.
It's the Brus Room deal, you know.
Yeah, no, they're gonna come out with a cake and sing. We're not doing that.
But no, it's a pleasure. This is my second time on the show. I see a lot of new faces, a lot of good faces, a lot of good energy.
Sexy,
so I'm excited.
Yes,
Sexy faces.
we're very excited. Thank you.
A lot of old gray hairs over here.
Yeah, I know, right? Mine
Don't remind me.
Mine are coming. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Let's
Hey,
not
Moses
mention
just
it.
put
I
the
don't
Red
want
Sea
to-
on that.
My mother-in-law was dyeing her hair today. I thought it was a chemical spill in the fucking house.
Listen,
Okay. I'm
Listen,
like, what
if
the fuck, ammonia? I'm like, what's that smell?
Hey,
I'm like,
the ladies gotta get. The ladies gotta get.
Tight rope.
that
What
look
the
good.
fuck?
I heard that dyeing your hair would actually lead to more white hairs too.
Really?
That's I heard putting chemicals in your hair
Bro,
I think it's true.
damages.
Because I feel like
listen.
all my white hairs have come
My
out even
mother-
more.
My
Spray it.
mother-in-law
Can't you just
be
spray it?
doing the whole
You
wig.
know?
And then I
dog.
fucking leak
I'm like, I'm smelling this shit. I'm like, what the
when it's
hell?
raining and shit.
That's
I'm
it.
like, it
Humidity?
smells like
I'm
ammonia,
dying.
like we have a chemical.
It's like a pipe leak.
Like, who opened up the sewer?
Yeah.
Guys?
You're right.
So it's ready to bring his shit. They've done it for you right in the bathroom.
It's an episode
Mommy.
of Breaking Bad, you know. Breaking Bad. She's in there cooking it up,
Making a new batch. bro.
making a new batch of hair color. You know,
So-
we gotta reinvent ourselves.
All right, so we're kind of gonna go around the room here, but first of all, I want to Mama G. She wasn't here for 111. We missed out, so we had the Chilenos boys. So I want to give Mama G. Yeah, because Mama G has such a busy schedule over the summer. But we
Here
got
we
her
go.
back.
Here we go.
We got her back. We were able to get some time with her. So Mama G, what's going on? I heard you got a story about a rooster.
Oh my God, you don't even want to know.
We do want to know.
I
That's why we
promise.
want you.
It's the worst story
Was
ever.
it okay?
Ever.
Was it in Hialeah?
No, it was actually in my
Okay.
mother's house
Key
in Miami
West?
Gardens.
Was it in
Miami
US?
Gardens?
Yes.
Oh, they're
Oh
migrating.
yeah, they're all over the place.
So check it out. So my mom was out of town for like 4 weeks, right? So I was watching my 86-year-old grandma and Gia, my little daughter. She's 9.
9.
The best of both worlds right here.
She was babysitting her at night at my mom's house, so I would go all day long, every day for like 4 weeks, back and forth to go and feed them. You know, because Gia would, stay over there. So the one Saturday I go at 9 o'clock in the morning, because to be honest with you, I thought I lost my damn wallet going back and forth. So I was tripping. So I got up. I said, oh, shit, I lost my fucking wallet. Right? So I went to my mom's house thinking it's there, right? So I'm here going with chancletas on. I don't even think I was wearing a bra, right? And I go over there because it's like literally 2 minutes or 3 minutes away. I go to the fucking house, and all of a sudden you see this fucking rooster, and he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is that rooster? And I'm like, what is that?
Miami Gardens rooster.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm like,
rooster.
no, that's those damn fucking Cuban
were
roosters, your
rooster.
people.
Yeah.
So I go, what the hell is that rooster doing there? And it's like right next to where, in the middle, like here's the cars where you park, and then it's like right there on the side.
What?
So I'm like, fuck, I'm wearing chancletas today. Right? So I'm like tripping, right? But I'm like, whatever. That motherfucker's not gonna hurt me. So I get out the car. I'm
Was
looking
he
for my
watching
wallet.
you? Like,
So
what
I'm
was he
tripping.
doing while you
No,
were
he
walking?
was doing what I just did. Woo, that
He
shit.
just kept.
He's like, hey,
He
little
was,
mama,
remember,
hey,
it's
what's
like
up,
9
girl?
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So
Like,
he's like
stand
doing
up.
his shit, you know?
Yeah.
So he's like
The
trying to
gallo,
get everybody
bro.
up in the neighborhood and shit. So,
Yeah, that's what they do.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. He's doing his little song. Let me,
He's
get
doing
in the
his
house,
song.
right?
Yeah,
So
let's get in the house.
I go in the
Get
house.
into
I'm
that.
good, right? I go in the house. I'm good. I look all over the place. I do not find my wallet, so I'm already tripping still. Oh shit! I lost my wallet. What the hell? I guess it's because of all this back and forth.
You're
What the-
agitating the rooster.
No. This is me in my head internally.
Uh-huh.
Internally, I was talking to no when I was alone, right?
In
So,
your head, yes.
I come out, right? I'm walking like a normal person. Remember, I'm wearing chancletas, right? So I have my toes free and shit. So I'm like walking, right? Walking. And all of a sudden, that fucker looks at me dead in the eye. And I go, oh shit. So I'm like, whatever, bro. And I'm like walking.
Whatever, bro.
You alive.
I walk into my car, right? So I have to, you're the rooster over there to the right.
Dre's the rooster. We're doing a dramatization.
And
Dre's the
fucking
rooster.
lizard starts, lizard.
The lizard.
There's
The
another story.
evolved lizard.
Well, they were lizards, right?
The rooster starts
Yeah,
going
they evolved,
like,
right.
the rooster starts like coming and walking, but like, and I'm like,
Sizing you
whatever,
up?
bro. Yeah, sizing me up.
Mama G is doing jazzercise right now.
No, all I can tell you right now is I fucking ran around all the cars because I saw all of a sudden he started going. So I'm like, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck? This lizard is coming for me, right?
This is a scene out of Jurassic
It's a
World.
rooster, it's a
One of the
rooster.
Jurassic World
This
movies.
evolved lizard.
No, it's a
Now
really
you
The
rooster.
saggy face. And
It's a rooster, but my head is stressed out because
So he's
so was it an ugly? Was it a
red. It
face?
was red. It was red.
His face was like
Red Rooster.
Red.
Red
Red and
Rooster.
orange.
So
I'll
Red
never
Rooster.
forget it.
We're gonna call him Red Rooster.
Yeah.
Miami Gardens Red Rooster.
Anyway, so I go and I'm walking around
He's
the
a
car,
blood.
He's a blood.
and all of a sudden this fucker starts chasing me down. So I'm like, ah! And I'm like, ah!
What do you mean he's chasing
I'm
you
like,
down?
I
Like,
swear to God, he's like,
he's trying to get you.
he's like coming to attack me.
So you know you can just kick him, right? Like, what is he gonna do?
That's what we told her. No, every single person
It's a
that
damn
called her.
rooster.
The problem is it's an
I was
evolved lizard. You
traumatized.
just
I was
don't know what it's
traumatized.
capable
I
of.
was traumatized. Bro, I didn't want to hurt the fucking rooster. Like, really.
It's a
Was
rooster.
it your mom's rooster?
No.
Who gives a
Maybe the rooster was from Cuba, you know.
You're
Like, a lot
chased
of
by
people they
cock
probably
and
got
I
bull.
away.
got straight about that.
Bro, that's the Miami Gardens ADT, bro, for the house. There's a rooster.
Listen, that rooster migrated from Hialeah and he got he moved. So now he's in the hood, so he's trying to size everybody up. You feel me?
Yeah, whatever.
He doesn't want to get put back in a
The
farm. He
rooster
has
comes
to,
at me.
live
I
his
open my
life.
car
He's trying to
door.
holler at you.
I open the other car door like an idiot. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna go inside the car on the other side. He's chasing me down behind my car.
What?
And then he grabs me and he takes my leg and he goes,
Nah.
I was bleeding and everything.
Nah.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I don't believe
I was like,
I don't believe you. I'm doing
And he
Anchorman.
got-
I don't believe you.
He got my leg, right?
I'm
and
gonna
I
see
was
your
like,
leg.
oh my God.
Let me
I
see.
jumped in my car. I closed all the doors.
That's
I'm
you,
like, oh,
Angie.
shit.
Hold on.
That's
Angie, did
when
you?
that's
Hold
what you do
on.
around
Hold on.
that stage.
Angie, did you
That's
see
when
the
you
scar?
do karate
Hold
kick.
on.
Karate
Hold on.
kick.
Now,
So
Angie, Angie's now talking.
after all this happens to her, I'm the first person she calls.
Okay.
Oh, man, that's a man. That ain't no damn rooster bike.
No,
Get out of
the
here.
funniest part is after this happens to her, I'm the first person she calls, and she goes,
Screaming, right?
"Ange, you never know what happened to me."
I
I
was real
was like,
calm.
"Well, mommy, what happened? Talk to
cost of my
me."
rooster.
Me thinking it's like something crazy, like she got robbed or
But I
something.
was calm. I was
She's like,
calm.
"Ange, what happened to
Calm as
me?"
you can be.
I'm like, "What happened, mom?" She's like, "You don't understand. I just got attacked by a rooster." And I started crying, and I'm just and the whole time I'm like like dying laughing. And I'm just like, really, mommy? I'm so. She's like, you don't understand. I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
I was running on the car. The one time I need help, nobody's gonna help me.
Because
Trey is
my mom
showing what the
said-
rooster looked like. We're doing a dramatization of an actual picture of what happened.
Yeah. So my mom, where my
Most
mom lives, she
aggressive
knows everybody.
evolved.
Everybody knows everybody her block, right? So
She knows who
they're
Rooster
always,
was?
but she wasn't there. Remember, she was out of town.
No, but okay.
So everybody knows everybody, and they're always. My brother always hangs out with all those people across the street. They're all friends. They drink and get fucked up all day. You know when they're hanging, and they're
That was like Condorito anyway. But anyway.
and they're always hanging out. So I'm like, I'm going to Angie. I don't fucking believe this. That day I need somebody to protect me. There's nobody in the fucking neighborhood. I was so upset.
She
I
was
so upset.
no, and she got me when she started crying. I was like,
No, then I was paranoid. I wouldn't go to my mom's house no more.
I understand.
I had her with her
Every-
boyfriend take, the food, whatever I needed to do. I was tripping.
Okay,
I was
I'm gonna-
tripping.
You
Every
gotta-
time I went, that fucker was there.
Listen, you give him one field goal kick and he'll never
Right.
mess with you.
You place kick his ass to the yard.
No, he
That's
came
dope.
out. My
A
grandmother
very
saw that I
similar
was like this.
situation happened
And
to
she
me
was like,
actually the other day
"That's a
with
room."
a chicken. Literally, I was in the hood in Fort Pierce, and I went to this little supermarket to get some soda because usually the hood has the best soda.
Damn right.
So I pulled up, and I got out the car, and then right under my car came out this little chicken, but he wasn't fully evolved like yours. He
Oh,
was
I
not
know.
fully
I
evolved.
know, buddy.
He wasn't
It
on the
was
third
stupid.
stage.
Fort Pierce got stupid.
He
chicken.
came right out under my car, and I soccer kicked it, and he went flying.
Yeah,
Did you kill it? Did you kill
No,
it?
he just went flying. He was like,
That happened to you yesterday?
no, like 2 days ago.
Let me tell you something.
Like a day before my birthday, I kicked the crap out of a chicken.
But let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something.
There you
I got
go.
this
That's
Cuban
what you gotta
friend
do.
of
But that
mine
was-
that I always
he
ask
was
her
just standing
when I
there,
have
like,
crazy
in between
dreams
me. Get outta
or I
here,
have
chicken.
things like this happen to me. I'm like, yo, this happened to me. What does it mean? She's like, oh, it means good luck.
Were you wearing
She's like,
perfume?
Play
I'm saying, man, what you were wearing it, the
cash
gallo, the
three
cock was
for one whole week.
getting aroused.
Calling you.
It's a Cuban thing. I swear to God, I'll show you the text, bro. She's like, it's good luck, bro. When a rooster gets you and all this bullshit.
Exactly. Now you're gonna come into money.
You have to put
Well, that happened already a
egg in
month ago,
water.
so-
Okay, well it was in arrears. It was basically it was making up for.
I didn't even know that. You see, I made the wrong
No
mistake. I
way.
got quick.
So
I got
Mama G
quickly
got
violent
attacked
with
I
the
was,
chicken. You
bro,
know?
I'm still paranoid. My grandmother gave me a stick. I got in my car.
Listen,
That's how paranoid
Is
I
that,
am.
is that your
Karma,
rooster
you know,
stick?
we're always eating chickens. You know, they just took a little
Read
bite
that.
out of you.
Read that.
You got a cock stick? You got a cock stick for your rooster?
what the
I wonder if there's
Hey,
such a
Cash,
see that cock
spray.
again, you get it away.
play the lottery, 311, 3011. Cubans have a thing for everything. It's true. I used to have a Cuban guy on my job, and everything that something happened, he'd say, "Oh no, you gotta play this number. You gotta play 723 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cash 3
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
for the lottery." I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, everything has a number to
It's
it.
crazy.
That's how the
I'm
Cubans
like,
are.
what kind of
Yeah.
Illuminati shit
Puerto
is
Ricans
he
too.
talking about?
Some Puerto Ricans too.
I don't want to get into the Puerto Rican thing yet because I know we're not there with the Cubans, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. So, all right, so we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, Dre's gonna share an interesting story with his son today at Walmart. Very
I'm sure.
embarrassing, but
I'm
we'll
sure
be
it's
right
very
back.
interesting. Can't wait.
We'll be right back.
You know what they say that pineapple
To mix
juice
it with?
makes your pussy smell really good.
Whoa! Hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold on, you gotta say
Dude,
this.
you are just.
Would it
Would you start recording?
Would it have the reverse effect on
Right.
Are you
Men-
recording right now?
my penis?
So what is the proof
Hold on,
for men?
hold on.
So for
Alright, so
men,
we're
I
back.
heard for
Wait,
men,
hold on.
it's picking up. It's
Is
picking
it
up.
married?
Okay, so we're back, and I got a revelation. Mama G, what'd you say? You just said something, and I want to get it clear.
I like pineapple juice. I will literally buy the $2 tin and carry it with me wherever I go.
Well, I think I should
But,
do the same
he
thing
puts
because
it in a-
I heard that
lemonade
pineapple
bottle.
juice makes your
Like
pussy
this.
smell real good.
Man,
No, cranberry juice cleans your pussy.
Put it in.
Yeah.
Put it pineapple.
Cleans your pussy. But pineapple juice makes it smell good.
I've never heard that before. So
But I'm also-
pineapple juice makes your hoo-ha, like the woman's vagina, smell good.
It's supposed to make it taste good too.
What about my
Now,
elephant?
does it taste good? Well, you wouldn't know.
Oh, I love
But does it
pineapple.
taste
Pineapple's
good?
delicious.
No.
But it tastes good. So we gotta test
Oh,
that.
I'll eat my
Don't
own
it make
honey
it
if I have
more
to.
acid?
Whoa! Oh my
But how
god!
could I, honey?
I heard
Well, I guess you could if you.
if
Yeah.
the men,
power of yoga
if the
enables you to
guy,
do many things.
I heard if the guy drinks pineapple juice, that their sperm tastes.
And it's
Yeah?
it's probably super
Really?
powerful when you
Yeah.
get
I can,
twisted
I can
tripping.
smell it through my pores.
No, that's what I heard.
When
That's
I've
what
been
I've
Call of
never
Duty, I can
tasted,
smell
so I don't
pineapple
know.
through my
Listen,
hand.
you know
You don't-
when you eat
Like if I play it all
asparagus, it makes your pee smell like
Yeah,
Yeah, but then you have to
that's
smell that shit all day while you're
Yeah.
peeing. It's like,
I think it's
fuck.
they're so natural, organic, like
I had asparagus
Yeah.
today. by the way.
substances in that
So
fruit
you know
that
something.
it just naturally
I love
blends in with
asparagus.
our body. You know?
Yeah,
We're like a fruit with a brain.
right.
All right. So
You got good hair, brother.
80% water.
that's interesting. So those of you out there, if you want your girlfriend to have nice smelling vagina, have them drink pineapple juice before you do it.
Or
And
eat
make sure-
pineapples.
but you know what? The more
getting my
important part
wife
is
a pineapple
washing
drink
yourself.
right
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me get a pina colada.
Why?
I'm ordering
Honey,
pina
I got you a
colada.
pineapple.
Pineapples don't even smell that good, by the way. So take notes
Yeah, yeah,
before
yeah.
you even leave.
So speaking of Dre's wife, Dre, so
Yeah.
what happened today? You had an interesting little
Debacle?
thing happen with your son
Yeah.
at
Hey,
Walmart.
son, listen to this.
I was at Walmart today,
Wally
and,
World.
Walmart.
and there was a guy. Okay, you know, at Walmart there's always people like random people. So there was two white guys,
Crazy
and one of
looking
them
people, too.
had a cat
In the
in
Walmart?
Walmart.
Oh, wow.
He had him wrapped
I
up.
thought cats
I thought
stayed
it
in
was a
there.
Chihuahua.
At least a
I
dog,
didn't look.
but a cat?
But
So
my
this,
son
so
seen
where
it.
was this Walmart in Broward
And,
County?
yeah, Atlantic and 441.
I love it.
Yeah, so I'm there. So we're there and we shop and then we leave and then my son sees them in the parking
don't like
lot.
cherries?
He goes, "Oh, there goes the two
I
guys
like-
with
I
the."
take a
He
cherry,
goes,
I
"Oh,
just
it's a
don't
little kitten." I said, "Wow, it's a cat." I'm like, "He had a cat in there." He goes, "Oh," he goes, "Yeah, man." He goes, "Oh, those guys must be homeless." I said, "What?" I said, "What happened?"
Who said that, Danny?
My son. He goes, "They must be homeless." I said, "Why, Danny? Why you say that?" He goes, "Because they're wearing those snow cat hats. They're wearing the snow hats like a Scully." He goes, "They're wearing a snow hat." I was like, "Oh my god."
Oh, my
He
God.
goes, "Yeah, all the homeless people wear those."
Hey, I think he's right.
Yeah, but he changed it because when we talked at the house, he says, "No," he said some.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not all homeless people wear caps with a
Yeah.
cat.
Yo.
And on the side note, he embarrassed the shit out of me.
Why? Because they heard
I
him?
was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get some beer." So I grabbed the beer and he goes, "Oh, Dad, no, don't grab the beer. No, I don't want you to get drunk anymore." I was like,
That's my son.
I'm like, "Shut up!" I threw it in the car and I fucking ran.
Oh, my God. I would have died.
No, you're getting exposed on Atlantic. You know?
Jesus Christ, I would have
That's
died.
a good
I
spot.
would have died.
Hectic. I was like,
I would have died, bro.
he's like, "No, I don't want you to get drunk anymore." I'm looking around at people like, "Coño su madre." I'm throwing the 12-pack in the car.
Oh, my God. Imagínate a police.
You're gonna have to get the liquor now that looks like soda, but it's not. Like you're gonna have to
Right.
You're like, you're like
I
checking
feel
your
like
bag.
the worst parent.
You have to
ever.
get like
I
that.
know.
You have to get like
I
the
do my
piss water
best, bro.
lemonade beer.
I get fucked up. I go pick you up in aftercare. I do everything I gotta do to be a good dad.
I take you to the park.
But they, you know, your children, you guys don't have kids yet, but you know, Dre.
I did a very good job, honey.
Yes, and
Yes,
yes, very
right
good
there,
job.
honey.
Yes.
Slime baby girl
Yeah, that was
still a kid.
I'm saying they notice all these things. Like my son too will say, "Oh, what are you getting? You're getting another beer."
Yeah, they give you the Snickers.
I think that children have such an extreme perception of things. Like I remember your son, he made this drawing
Yeah.
of Mickey Mouse,
Yes.
and it was his version of Mickey Mouse, but he truly believed that it was Mickey Mouse, but it was like this demonic shark version of Mickey Mouse, and he viewed it as like the ultimate art.
Right.
You know, like this is him straight out the book.
Right.
In
right.
my mind, I couldn't even recognize what it was.
Just the ears.
But it was.
So it was like a ghetto Mickey Mouse. It wasn't a real Mickey.
Yeah. It was crazy. He likes to do that a lot. All right, so we're gonna take a break real quick, and we'll be right back after these messages. Yeah, he's off the chain.
So Dre, so KDub,
Were
you
you
said
last
that there was another story too, where one time
Oh yeah.
on Warzone, we were playing Warzone.
Yeah, me and Dre. Me and Dre were playing Warzone.
Thank you.
Oh, the order
And
of
his son, what did your son say? I
the
don't know.
nachos, the waffle corn.
With the chicken.
He goes, "Dad."
I'm trying to
have the
think here,
recording.
but I'm sure it was funny. Not as
trying to
funny
remember.
as
Remember.
He's
not
still
as
thinking
funny
about that
as
fucking drunk shit.
is telling his dad that he shouldn't be drinking anymore. But I'm sure it was pretty funny.
I can't remember. I didn't have a recording of it.
You know the classic where he told the guy he's a fuckface.
Oh yeah, the one in you guys went to North Carolina or whatever.
North Carolina.
Oh, when he
So
told your
The guy, he told the guy that the guy
The
goes,
Donnie
"Oh, what,
Chronicles.
you're a poopy face," and the guy goes, "That's all you got?" And then Danny goes,
He egged him on.
"You a fuckface."
he
I
had
was
his
like,
line.
"Yo." No,
The
was
power,
the hammer.
the power of
Middle
children
finger?
to go from 0 to 100.
My son is a thug. I'm sorry.
He's not no thug.
He's got
He's a
Dade
good
County
boy.
blood. Sorry.
He's a
You
good
think
boy.
your
He's
son
capable
is a
of great
thug?
things.
This guy, my brother Joshua, this guy Josh,
Baby girl.
was watching South
It's in the
Park
blood.
at the age of like 4 years old, bro.
Oh God.
Saying,
We
saying
used to-
bitch,
And he's
fuck
still
you, asshole.
And I haven't even heard one curse word from his mouth.
We used to
it's-
sneak. We used to
He has a
sneak
dirty
playing
mouth?
South Park
Yeah.
on the N64, and I had to rush to put in all the cheat codes to unlock all the characters and missions. I used to play this mission with chickens and aliens. I heard the aliens
I
cursing,
remember
the
that. I
chickens-
remember that.
You know, one day my mom caught me. You know, I was in the middle of the loading screen where it was Cartman like, "You want to pick me, fuckface?" You know, or you got to be chef. It's like, "Yeah, baby, let's get it on." You know,
He was like 4 years old. He's 4 years old. I'm at school, and my mom took away the game, and she hit it. She hit it away. We couldn't.
I
play.
was a daring
fucked-
child.
he
I would
fucked it
do
up.
things that would still scare me to this day. Like when I used to turn on the PS1, the sound of the PS1 would make my balls shiver. And they were already. They would make my balls shiver. Like the sound
You're
of the
what?
PS1. My balls would shrivel at the sound
Oh
of the
my
PS1.
God! And how old were you when this was
I
happening?
was like 5 or 4.
Oh
Did he
my
even know
God.
what they were for?
He knew his
No,
balls
I
were shivering.
did.
Did you know what they were
All I
Yeah,
knew that
Funny.
all I knew that different
just know they
sounds
hung
made
down
me
there,
react
yeah.
differently as a
Oh,
child
no.
in different places.
But anyways, you know what? I believe you, but I'm not gonna tell you why.
I used to set up the Dance Revolution with the speed of a god. No one was home.
They would do dance.
know
When
what?
I'm not at home, he was playing Dance Dance Revolution.
I had no dancing skills, but I could trust me. If you put
Played.
something on the
Well,
screen,
I know because we're all brothers. So yeah, trust me, I know where that comes from. That's from our dad. But anyway, so KDub, you got a story.
Since he's in the 9th generation.
You got a crazy
90s.
Ex-cop, yeah.
Girlfriend?
Where I live? No.
Ex-girlfriend
I do
story?
have ex-girlfriends.
Oh, we
that
love
are
those
crazy.
stories.
I have
Oh, we
those.
love those.
I could say that too, but
Yeah, we love those.
real
Love
quick,
ex-girlfriends.
ex-cop kills this mechanic guy at his own shop.
At his own shop.
At his own shop, shoots him.
The cop?
Yeah, ex-cop.
horrible.
It's an
Can't
ex-cop.
make a joke out of that.
No, you can't make a
That's
joke. It's
just
really
horrible.
bad. It's bad. And then
I'm sober.
burned
Now. I
him.
don't want to drink anymore.
He burned him. He burned him. Burned the whole place.
He burned the place
Yeah.
down after he
After
shot
he
him.
killed
In
him?
the garage. He burned everything in the
He
garage.
killed him?
He killed him.
Why?
He was
Why?
dead. He
Okay.
shot him.
Okay, so why?
Supposedly he was messing with his wife.
Oh,
Oh, well, you know what?
I
You
thought
know
the
what?
transmission went bad.
Sorry.
I mean, just because
Yeah, the transmission.
Listen, maybe because just because he fixed the
Put it
car a
in
couple
drive.
of times, the
You
car
know,
kept
maybe
coming
not,
back
yeah.
broken.
But
I don't
this
know.
is the thing.
I don't want to say nothing on this
This
one.
is the weird. Okay, but this is the weird part. This is the weird part. Every morning when I go to work, I pass by that garage, that
and you see
mechanic shop. I did see the burnt pieces in the back. They threw it all in the garbage. But the way I noticed something was wrong, that this guy had a like a mailbox shaped of a motorcycle, like actual motorcycle parts, like a Harley and shit, like different parts in the front of the
That's
shop.
horrible.
And I saw that it was gone, so I said something. I'm like, "Oh shit, the mailbox is gone." And then Ben, our friend that I play softball with, I work with him. He goes, "Yeah, you didn't know that guy got shot and burned in his own shop." I'm
That's
like,
horrible.
Shot and burned.
So the
God
shop
damn,
has a new owner?
eliminated.
"I don't know.
There you go.
It's empty now. Nobody's there."
Imagine the shop's capabilities are a bit singed.
Or maybe it's the cops now since the
all
guy
right.
is dead.
Yeah. So yeah, let's bring it up
That's a
a little
lot,
bit.
that's a
So
lot.
I want to hear about an ex-girlfriend story. All right. You know what? We'll get that when we come back. So we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back.
No. We were talking about hanging out with people
Yeah.
and who you make sure
Yeah,
you
talking
pick the
about
right
negativity
people.
and
But
people
you always
good
have
and
that
bad.
one bad apple friend that always gets in trouble, always go to jail. So my friend,
Always go to jail.
Yeah, jail.
Oh,
well,
no.
no, my friend did 10 years in prison. So
Hey, we're from the 305.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
yeah.
it's
I'm from the
hardcore,
305,
guys. We're not
954, but
just-
my
yeah.
friend,
305,
he
954.
did 10 years. So he went to prison when he was 18. So his maturity level is
This is
18.
federal prison?
No, he went to state.
Okay.
But when he
It's
got
all
out, he
It's
still
still
don't know how
dropping
to
soap.
write a check, get a job, nothing. So anyways, he gets in trouble. He's just really not that smart, Anyways, then the other day I find out he got locked up. So
Again?
my friend tells me, yeah, no, he got locked up. I said, well, so I look up the charges. Man, 25 years.
What?
After doing
That's
10.
horrible.
After doing 10 years. I'm just like, yo, what the
It really doesn't.
So yeah, another family member, another guest turned up.
Yo, this
Our
is my buzz
cousin,
right
our
here.
cousin, our cousin Kenny.
Just
Yeah,
showed up,
Like
guys.
woolly mammoth type cats. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least I do.
I feel like I'm a sea lion myself.
Sea lion. I'm
Woolly
like a
mammoth.
walrus. Okay.
We were going. Yeah, I'm still recording.
So anyway, my friend tells me that my friend got 25 years, and then I look it up, and sure enough, I find out that my friend who did after doing 10 years in prison goes back in for 25 years. So that's why I'm saying, like,
Does he have kids?
no, he don't got no kids.
Thank God.
But my friend, he's a schizophrenic. He has mental problems.
Oh, so he don't need to go to prison. He
No.
needs to go to a help
I know,
place.
but no, that's not how the system works. If you don't declare yourself with mental problems, then they don't care about that. Then you're just another
I'll be
number.
crazy as fuck for anything.
Yeah,
I'll plead insanity quick.
yeah.
And the drugs will be great.
No, but I listen. I try to talk to my friend. I talk to my
You
friend.
guys will come
I'm
visit me. I'll be like, let's do a podcast.
like, let's do a podcast.
You're medicated at this point?
Yeah, in a insane asylum.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
the moral of the story is
They're going to
make
jail
sure you
again,
pick your right
you know.
friends.
So
Yeah, pick your right
The
friends.
moral of the story: there's misguided people, and then
Yes.
there's crooks.
Yeah.
And some people get mixed in between.
Exactly.
And
You
And have to pay the price.
My friend, he wouldn't harm nobody. He always try to help people. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what the fuck do you do?
so
he's
that
not
leads to the
violent
question:
person.
what did he get arrested for 25 years?
Yeah,
for?
that's a lot, bro.
Listen, I still don't know. It's still a mystery. But the
Oh,
charges
shit.
was running from the police. So he
Probably
might have
something
killed
involving
somebody
guns.
driving and
Right.
running
Maybe-
away from the police.
Right.
Running away from the police gives you 25 years.
The problem
If you
is
shot
crazy.
somebody,
The problem
if you
is in
shot
today's
somebody or
world
killed
that
somebody.
Shooting is different.
the problem is in today's world, police are like almost it's their prerogative.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
predisposed to
If you
get at
do
you when
anything
you're a felon.
against the
You've been in
police,
trouble
or
for it,
if the crime involves the police, it's like extra time.
Well, when I see police, I just cry. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Listen, I've been pulled over.
With the Miranda rights,
We were at a park smoking weed.
and I
one
didn't
day.
commit a crime.
Here
this
we
is
go.
back in the day. Listen to
Let me
this.
tell you,
Yeah,
This
but
is
those
back in the
cops are
day.
different from the cops now, bro.
we had
Those cops are
They
like
chased
nice.
them out of the
no,
park.
no.
Was this Miami-Dade, Metro?
This is on the county line. We were in Dade
Metro are
actually.
good. Metro
So
are
we
good.
were at the
Yeah,
park
hey,
smoking.
I
They
get
pulled
out
up
of
on
shit
us
all
and
the
they're like,
time.
"You guys gotta leave." He goes, "Is there any more drugs here?" And so my friend used to sell coke.
You should have been like, no,
and shit.
I smoked it all.
So no, we were like, no, there's nothing. And then my friend wanted to be slick. He goes, yeah, I got a quarter key of coke in the car. And then I'm like, why are you saying this? And he goes, and I got a 30-30 in the trunk. And then the cop goes, okay, I'm cool. I'm not that cool. You guys get the fuck out of here.
I didn't want
Peace.
he didn't want to do paperwork for that shit.
I was like, why are you saying this? Oh my god.
I'm getting content.
Yeah.
What? You're getting content? So I got pulled over today. I just left my county and I got into Martin County, which is after where me and Guru live.
Right.
And supposedly I was speeding. I wasn't speeding. I have a radar. I have a radar in my car. So I have a radar. If the cop does do the radar on me to test my speed, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know automatically. So he goes, oh, you were going about 85, 90. I was like, 85, 90, sir. I don't even know I was speeding. I was going 78, 79, 80 maybe, you know. And then he asked me if I had a medical card for marijuana. He smelled weed in my car. I didn't have no weed. He asked me if I had anything in the car. I said I have 2 bowls in the car.
You said that?
Yeah, I had to tell the truth.
Today?
Not
Yes.
one.
Yeah,
not
you could have
two.
went to
There you
jail
go.
today,
Three
dog. You
balls.
crazy as hell,
No,
dog.
you tell them the truth. They'll be straight up.
Yeah, the two to set you free. Did
Yeah.
they
Not
find
all the
it?
time, brother.
You know,
I promise
I've
you.
been when I
Not all
was
the time.
Well,
I was 19 and I got pulled over and the cops did the same and they're like, okay, just throw it away.
Well,
And
you
then
know what? You got that luck, honey. That's good.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Good for you, bro. Because I know I say that shit, I'll be right to jail.
But he gave me a warning. He didn't give me the paper, but he just let me go.
That's not a warning, honey. That's
I
verbal.
know.
He got a warning.
I know. That's why I said like this quotation mark. He gave me a warning, and he just told me let me go.
We used to get.
He asked me what I was doing, where I
Yeah,
was going.
because you look
I said, I'm
very
coming here.
thuggish.
I'm gonna hang out with you guys.
And I'm
We're
sure
gonna do a
back in the
podcast.
days-
He saw the bag.
Yeah, you just seen our Motley Crew. The Motley Crew, you know, the people that we were, yeah, of course. And the cops stopped up, it was like, okay, get everybody out the car.
Is there any weapons in the
searching
vehicle?
everything.
I have a knife.
I can't
That's
believe
it.
that this guy got the Miranda rights.
Yeah, I got pulled over by this cop.
he got
That's
pulled over.
horrible.
So it was like
The
a
same
two-lane
sheriff
road.
pulled me over too.
And the
Same
sheriff
guy.
was pulling someone else over, and he was walking on the grass around, and we had a red light, and we just drove, like, you went green, we just drove past him like 30 or 20. There's a car in front of me. He pulls me over, there's nowhere to pull over. It's like straight street and no curb. So I finally get to a spot where there's a light and a curb, and he's like, you were trying to drive away from me. And I'm like, we didn't even make it to the next light. Like, how was I trying to escape you? Like, and then he was sus. He approached me with his hand on his pistol with a flashlight out, and he asked me if I had like weapons or drugs. And I was with my friends, and it was early. It was like 9:30. We were going to the app to pick up a friend from work, and we were gonna hang out at his house. And I just picked up my friend, and I just ate. Like, I was sober, so it was weird.
Yeah.
And like, he was being weird. I gave him my insurance. It was like a year for insurance. Like, he was being all weird about it. And I'm like, but it's, I was like, it's the insurance. I know you can see it. It's still, whether it's a year before or whatever, it's there. And he was getting some more suspicion. He said he was going to let me go you drove past me. And he was like, yeah, I was going to get the other guy too. And I was like, wow, you're really out here. I was in my head, I'm like, wow, you're really out here. You're going to get everybody for driving past you.
Not to mention that I got pulled over by the same sheriff about a month before him.
This guy was,
they stand there for a reason at a certain
No,
time
this
of year.
was a different
this
street.
sheriff, though, he was like suspicious. Like, he was suspect. Like, he would talk to me one way and look at me the other. He was acting very like as if it was political, saying one thing and acting a different.
Well, maybe he was acting political, but then he wanted you.
He wanted to get me.
Yeah.
He wanted to get me out the car. That's what he wanted. So I told him, like, no, there's no weapons in the car. He's like,
here.
Yeah.
So he asked me, he's like, you got spoons or something? Like, I'm like a fiend or some shit. And I'm like, nah.
No worries.
So I tell him I don't have anything in the car, and he keeps insisting that I'm lying to him. I'm lying to him.
He's but you didn't even put no ticket on it.
Like right here.
It's just
And you want some? So things go south from there, and then eventually he gets us out of the car.
My bad. But you didn't get arrested.
Check it out.
Long story short.
Check it out. So he gets us all out of the car. I walk around my car. He gets all suspicious because I'm not going to stand out in the middle of the street. You feel me?
right.
I get around the car. He puts me in handcuffs. And he's like, puts all of my friends in handcuffs, 4 of us. And he's like, listen, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights. And I start laughing because I already know that I don't have anything in the car.
Just in case. They have to do it just in case they find something. So they say, hey, you're arrested.
And he was being suspicious, he was being sus. And then the supervisor comes. He looks and he goes, these guys? Let him go. He says, let him go. So he takes me out the handcuffs. He said he wasn't going to give me the ticket for driving past them going 40 or whatever. But he gave me the ticket for that. So I went to court.
So
he was pissed that he couldn't fuck me over.
Right, exactly.
I'm gonna tell you something about cops, and somebody told me this one time. Is cops a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, they already know if they're gonna give you a ticket or not. It's sort of like for the basic stuff, not if they find shit. So the best thing you can do is just be honest with them and tell them what you did, and then if they give you a ticket, so be it. If they don't,
Like what I did today.
right. Your honesty will set you free. Because if you lie to them and they search you and they find stuff, you're done. Okay, I don't care what color they are.
Right.
And it doesn't help if you're a certain color too, or if you look a certain way.
We got away with mad shit.
Oh yeah, because who we knew and what we did, yes, or what you guys did. So, all right, take a quick break because we
just got food, so
yeah.
I'm being a fat ass. That's why we're shopping.
No, like.
All right, we're back. This part of the podcast, we're getting a little serious here. This is a topical current events. Enough of the stuff about us. Now we're going to talk about stuff that's going on around the world today. The first thing we were going to talk about, I'm just waiting on Mama G because she is currently, I guess, trying to get a drink. Getting a drink on. Come on back, Mama G.
Get your drink on.
Hold on 1 second,
Get
Sit your kettle one with too many cherries and God knows what in there. All
your
right.
drink on.
No, they already told me I'm done.
So who is the name of the runner, the Olympic runner, the U.S. sprinter She recently got busted, right, Mama G? She got busted
Oh wait,
for
tremendo
marijuana, and she is not running in the Olympics. So, question to you guys is: do you think it's justified that she should have been banned from the Olympics for smoking marijuana?
Wait, but
Yes or
wait,
no?
let's be real here.
I think it's
The first thing she says is that she smoked the marijuana because
Why?
her biological mother died.
Which she wasn't close to.
Who the fuck smokes weed because their biological mother dies? First of all, let's be real.
It's a coping
First
mechanism.
of all, my daughter better not ever call me her biological mother, and better call me her fucking mother. That's number one.
Whenever I'm stressed,
She wasn't raised by her mother.
I do
Thank
spark
you.
up a joint.
But listen,
When I'm for
I'll
real,
go off there.
I'll smoke a blunt. I'll
Thank you.
smoke a
when
joint.
So
I'm
why does
stressed
she care?
out for real. I
smoke
don't
weed
care.
for lesser accounts.
Yo, it doesn't matter, dog. Every single Olympic, you know, for your whole entire life that you're going to these Olympics and you know the rules and the regulations, then you know what? You better abide by them, honey, because you're gonna
Yeah,
get kicked the
but-
fuck out.
Sure.
Nah, you
No,
can't
no, no,
change
no, no.
rules because
Michael
everything
Phelps.
changed.
Michael
Nah. No,
Michael
forget about
Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
Michael
He did not
Phelps.
smoke weed when he was doing the Olympics.
Right.
It was after.
Right.
Be real,
Right.
be right, and
He's
say the right
still-
shit.
he
You heard
was
Ti?
still an
You heard
Olympian,
Ti?
bro.
That bullshit he pulled?
It doesn't matter if you're an
Oh,
Olympian.
you should look at his
You
Instagram.
smoke
I even
weed
sent him a message.
after the
honey.
fact
He's
you
an
did
ignorant
it.
idiot.
You're still under
Oh,
that
I did.
microscope.
Yes, I did. I
There's
said
a
it.
rule if you
I
get
sure did.
caught with marijuana,
Your mom is out of control.
No.
and they
Be
gave her the
real.
lightest suspension,
Yo,
which is a month.
How
And she still
long
could've
in
ran.
your life does it take?
That's what I was gonna say. They gave her a light suspension.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way.
She was stupid.
Listen, what's worse? What's worse?
Stupid,
Taking steroids or smoking
Listen,
pot?
I
You know,
don't-
it's not like she
No,
was doing.
the pot's not going to help you run faster.
Exactly. The pot's not gonna help you run faster.
Okay,
Listen,
fine.
She's stupid.
Listen.
Okay, fine. But
She
that's
made
not
a
the
silly
point.
mistake. It was a silly.
Silly
No,
that cost her.
she blamed it on a silly mistake. I would never in my
listen.
life say I smoked pot because my biological mother died.
That tells
I
you
mean,
you have a-
really?
that tells you
I
have
feel
a
like the
problem.
reason was
No, it
she's
doesn't.
actually
It
just
tells you.
jeopardizing
You
her
don't even know
health and her professional.
Be real. Be real. Sorry.
It's a rule. She broke a rule.
Exactly.
You broke a rule.
Yo, if anybody breaks rules, go over there and get it. Look right there. Look.
So, yeah, so, I don't know. Taking selfies now.
When you break a rule,
Yes, but
you gotta pay the
listen.
consequences.
Right.
I don't care who you are.
But listen,
Right.
You
listen,
know
let
the
me say
rules,
something.
bro.
Let me-
Go
You
ahead.
know
let me say
the
something.
rules.
All right,
Can I say
Dre. So, do
something?
you agree or disagree?
No, I disagree. You know
Okay, why?
Because we live in a hypocritical society.
Of
Because
course.
because there are
a rule.
states
a rule.
that weed is legal in.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my
is
God.
in
This
Oregon.
is not about
Insulated.
states,
It's a
bro.
IOC.
This is
Listen
about
to me. Wait,
this
wait,
is
wait,
about an
listen to me.
Olympic.
Listen to me.
Olympic
Listen to me.
rules, dog. One thing has nothing to do
You're
with
gonna
the other,
tell
dog. This is countries. Forget about states.
Yo, chill.
I'm
So
chill,
you're gonna
I'm
tell
chill.
me smoking a joint is gonna enhance you to run
No.
faster?
That's not
No.
the
It's
reason.
not.
But I'm telling you, but okay.
She broke a rule.
She broke a
Broke a
rule.
rule.
She broke a rule.
What y'all police?
No, but they are.
She broke a rule. Yeah, exactly. The IOC is it's a rule. I know.
Bro,
Look, I agree with
I don't
you.
give a fuck.
It's
Smoke
not-
till you die. That's your choice.
I don't believe.
But why do you got to
I
do
believe-
it right before the
I'll put it
Olympics?
this
And
way.
right
Couldn't you
before,
waited
right
after?
before the Olympics.
I don't
come
think.
on,
I don't
bro.
think she did
That
anything
was
to undermine the
irresponsible.
professionality.
That
of
was
the Olympics.
irresponsible.
I don't think she
It
did
was
anything
very
to undermine
irresponsible. Think about this.
the system they have.
Now think about this, bro.
System
Your son,
sucks.
right?
Exactly.
He's a baseball player, right? He likes baseball.
Right before the
Okay.
biggest game.
There's rules,
soccer.
right? Okay, soccer. Fine, whatever.
He does
There's rules.
Stupid.
He breaks one rule. What you gonna do? Fight it? Because what?
He messed up. Let him play.
No, exactly.
okay.
It's the same thing for everybody. You gotta be 100 with everybody all the time. You can't pick and choose what you're gonna choose.
I think on every level, rules are sometimes meant to be broken, and some of them have to change.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
some rules
listen,
are-
we used to live in a
okay.
world where the rules were you're a citizen and you're not. We had to change that. Now we're all equal. You know what I'm saying? We live in a
Well, I
world
don't know about that.
But I agree with you,
I
Mama
don't
G.
think we're all
She-
equal.
legally.
I don't think we're all equal, bro.
We all
Sorry.
have a
That's true. There is different
There's
levels.
still discrepancies in that.
That's a
There's certain
fucked up
aspects.
shit.
What is that? Onion rings?
Yeah.
Good.
Y'all want some?
I'll try one.
They look amazing. They look amazing. with them.
Listen, we're all gonna disagree, but whatever. I think if you know and you worked your whole life to get into this position and you're the fastest person supposedly in the world, because that's what they say, you should have stuck with your guns and
I
kept
think
your
I
shit.
agree with
I
you.
blame
She
the
should
hair.
have been
I
smarter.
blame that orange hair
She
version. I
should've-
think that scooter.
That's a fucking wig, honey. Keep
That's
it
a
moving.
wig.
I'll be honest with you. I believe she should have
Of
never
course.
made any decisions to jeopardize her
This is
professionality.
what she's worked so hard
Something
for.
she did that was too personal. She should have waited and focused on her professional
And not only that, who the fuck,
representative.
who is leaving her alone when she's supposed to be so vulnerable to let her do this. Think about it. She don't got the right people behind her. She don't got the right people.
We don't
She
know
don't got
who's
the people
around.
around
We
her.
don't know what influences, you know.
Well, obviously.
Today we live in a world where majority of people are influenced by negative people, negative situations, and mostly we see negative distractions more than we see positive.
Wendy Williams is a black woman. I follow her every single day, and she has a lot to say about her. And she says the same thing I say. And let me tell you something. I don't know her. I don't even know her phone number.
I don't think that Wendy Williams lives in the same recession that is as fair as everybody
She's a
else.
black
is.
woman. I'm sorry.
So
A black
there's
woman is
other
gonna
people
always be
who
real.
live in a different perception.
You can't compare someone to somebody else.
Money has nothing to do with it.
Not money. It's not about can't compare them.
It's a governing
No,
body.
are you kidding me right now?
No, I'm not.
Rules are rules, bro.
Of course, they're rules, but rules are meant to be changed. Rules
No.
are
Great,
break. That's why we
Great.
say
the
Come on,
governing
come on,
body
guys,
of the
come on,
United
guys.
States
Come on,
Olympic
guys.
Committee. They said, listen, you can't take these certain drugs. She broke the rule. I mean, yes, you may say it does
That's it.
nothing, but it's a rule.
I
Listen,
know,
you guys are making it like if it's like, oh, your rules. It's not.
Listen, calm down.
I'm very calm,
everybody here
but I'm
at
not
this
gonna.
table
I'm not
has
gonna change my
smoked
fucking
weed,
perspective.
okay?
Because you're telling me to calm
Not a
down.
long.
So calm down, man. Y'all making it sound like they murdered somebody.
No, but,
Oh
but people are coming
The two
out of the
innocent
woods.
people.
Right? People are coming out of the woods saying, "Oh, let her." Even Biden. You
Now
know
they're
me.
saying
I'm a
it's a
big Biden
racial
fan.
thing. Come
Oh,
on
let her
now.
run. Let her run. Oh, why is?
There's something in here.
There's nothing.
No, you better not touch my shit. I don't know where your lips go, bro. No, I don't pay that. I mean, I'm sure they don't go nowhere, but just in case.
Oh, damn.
He knows it's true. That's why he's not talking. Bow, bow,
Yo,
bow, bow.
you know what they say.
Gina one,
sometimes-
We'll be right
Guru
back.
zero.
No, and listen, lose the battle with no war. That's my mantra,
it's actually
okay?
Gina two.
Lose the
Guru
battle
zero.
with no war.
Gina 2, Guru 0.
Lose the battle with no war. Okay, that's my mantra.
I like that.
Lose the battle, lose the war.
No, lose the battle, win the war. Remember,
No,
pick
I
your
like
battles. Pick your
Patience.
battles.
Patience.
Some battles aren't worth winning.
So this is definitely not something that we need to talk about again because we have a lot of different views and
Yeah.
a lot of different
So-
situations. Dre is definitely on the other side.
So let's
They
talk
actually
about
legit
another
went on
one.
the other
And,
side.
we got some,
Just to get chicken wing.
we got some
But
opinions.
there's no
on
reason
this
for you to be
one.
with the thug on this one, bro. A rule is a rule, and that's it. So we're still here, Brus Room, and we are getting ready to do a topic that we're all very sensitive to. So let's get into it.
Libertad, libertad, libertad.
I don't know about libertad because libertad is for everybody, right?
That's right.
De Cuba, de Cuba.
Everybody has to have it.
So Dre, you want to start?
Not in this country.
Well, I mean, there's a big situation going on in Cuba, and everybody.
Oh wait, one question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did this just happen, or how long has this been going on?
Oh shit.
Well, in 1959, Fidel Castro took over the country.
Is he dead or alive?
Fidel Castro is dead.
Okay.
He's maggots right now.
But all the people in Cuba that are communists, they want to continue the communism because they all eat good. They're all rich. The communists live like kings. They live like
And the people and the vacationers, right?
Right. No. Everybody in the government and all the police live good.
In the care.
The police
status
don't
quo.
live good.
Right. The
police don't
status
live
quo,
good.
they all live
The
good.
police don't live
I don't
good.
believe that. I believe they live under the
The police
jurisdiction.
live half and half.
Some of them. They all.
Yeah.
It's all who sucks
It
the dick.
depends of the level that they have.
Right. It depends on the level. But anyways, but the regime that keeps it going, they all live like kings. Because I've been to Cuba. I've been to Cuba 3 times. My wife grew up in Cuba.
We have a special guest here, right? And you want me to leave it like this? We have a special guest here who's very in tune to Cuba. Born and raised there.
Yeah.
Dale. Elsa,
Yeah, this is my wife.
what's your last name again, bro?
My last name is
Don't
Hernandez.
matter.
Elsa Hernandez.
Don't
What
matter.
did you say? You're so stupid.
Ilse, Ilse.
Hernandez. Just like
Listen.
the guy from the Patriots.
What's his name again?
Aaron? No, but Aaron ain't on. All right, so Ilse, what's going on with
Elsa,
Cuba?
what's going on with Cuba?
¿Qué te pasa con Cuba?
Everybody's like,
Well, I'm glad that you guys are doing this today because it's very important to bring awareness to the people that don't evolve straight to the Cuban problem. Because I'm trying to do this in English, even if not my strong language, but I'm gonna
Talk
do
in
my
Spanish
best.
if you have to, honey.
The problem with Cuba is that it's been 62 years of revolution in between, question marks. because these people in Cuba that are trying to get all these wars for themselves, because what is going on in Cuba right now is a revolution. It's a revolution against the revolutionary people that they call themselves revolutionaries, but they are not. They don't want no change. Revolution implies change by itself. The word by itself implies change that they don't want to happen. They've been having these ideas of controlling a country of 11 million people that they want a slave, and they've been slavering them for 62 years, and they don't want to lose that power.
So you're saying that the population of Cuba right now is 11 million people?
It's more than 11 million.
Oh my God,
More.
that's horrible. 11 million people or more are starving, dying.
In depression.
Oh my God. So they're like that for what, ever?
It's been
what was
it's
it?
been since 1959, but the problem is it's been stages. It's been stages. The main problem with Cuba right now is hunger and lack of medicines and lack of freedom. Years before, we were under the shade of US, Russia. Under the shade of Russia, we were doing better in the sense of feeding people of food and medicine and things like that. But after Russia stopped protecting us as the mother country, we decided to go with Venezuela, and we are like a parasite. We are like a parasite country. We cannot by ourselves be able to survive as a country. We before the revolution, before 1959, we were able to produce sugar at the level of exportation with one of the biggest, highest quality of all Latin America.
Cuba was
and now
main
Cuba
exporter of the world.
Cuba right now is not only that we cannot export sugar anymore. We import the sugar that Cuba people eat, which is so ridiculous and disrespectful with the legacy of our parents and grandparents. And this is because of the communists in Cuba that destroy all the infrastructure related to producing sugar and related to growing vegetables, growing anything, raising cows. Today I was talking with a friend of mine, and I was naive.
That lives in Cuba?
No, he used to live in Cuba like me, but he lives in United States, but he's been in United States for a few years already, but he grew up in the countryside, different than me. I grew up in the city. So I was really, really asking this kind of naive question. I wanted to ask him, tell me why Cuba cannot have enough amount of cows to feed everybody regular meat like many other countries. We have landscapes. We have
Plenty of space.
Plenty of space full of grass. Why we cannot have cows that can eat that grass? Because this is the answer, and it has so much sense. To be able to control a society, to be able to stay in power for 62 years without having a group amount of people thinking about how to destroy this power that the government has, you need to have.
Wait. You mean Fidel's people?
Yeah, the people that rules, the people that rules, the people that rules the country, the people that rules the country. The problem is to be able for them to keep staying in power, they have to have people mind concerned about how they're gonna feed their child. About how you gonna have electricity on your house, or how you gonna have water to take showers and
And how clean is that water?
And how question that too. That's another subject.
Water comes to your house.
The problem
every
is
other day.
but clean.
the problem is if you have those concerns, then you are not worried about how to take out the government in power. You are worried about things that are more important to you, which is your family.
Okay, but wait, one second. Okay, now that you brought this up, and I'm glad that you did. Are the Cuban people ready to work? Like we work to pay those bills? Are the Cuban people ready to make a living? To do what they know they do not work. No, they do not work. Not all of them work. I'm sorry, not all of them work. They live off of whatever they get fed off of. Let's be real.
In my modest opinion, I think they are a group, a percentage with, I cannot tell you what amount. I would say it's not a small amount of percentage of people that are ready, that like all the Cubans that emigrate, we are willing to work hard, and we are willing to be successful. And most of the Cubans that emigrate in all the countries that we emigrate, we are successful.
But the ones that come here are the ones that are ready.
But listen,
or think they're ready.
But listen to this. They're gonna,
because some of them go back because they can't take it.
but it's not the majority.
I know, no, definitely not.
It's not the
Definitely not.
majority.
I agree 100%.
If I'm gonna talk about a percentage of Cubans that are not ready, which I know there has to be a percentage of Cubans that are not ready, is because they have to mature. They have to understand what it means for them to live in a society.
They've been brainwashed for so many years.
But they, not only that they've been brainwashed, they don't know
They're
different.
used to a certain life.
They're used to know to pay strong bills because you now you have to pay high bills of electricity right now. But it's been generations of people that they don't have to pay high electricity. The electricity was nothing years ago. The water was 3-4 pesos. 3-4 pesos. No cents.
Really?
Cents.
And they couldn't afford it?
Because
of Castro?
No, they could afford it. It's that you go underwater. You don't have the choice to get more water.
That's horrible.
Because the water don't arrive to your house whenever you want. It arrives 1, 2, 3 hours every other day.
That's horrible.
So the problem is Cubans are not used to pay bills. You don't owe a mortgage in Cuba. You don't owe, and if you owe a mortgage, it's a little bit. It's like 20 pesos. Yeah,
you owe nothing.
No, you owe in Cuba to
What?
maybe the bank, but
how do you
the
owe-
mortgage. But listen, the mortgage was paid a house. Now,
Wait.
now the
I'm so
system has
confused.
changed. But listen to this. There is 2 ways of selling houses. The proper way, how can I say proper? Proper is not the right word.
Legal.
The legal way, no proper.
Cuba.
In Cuba. The legal way through traditional
Inheritance.
legal ways that you have to sell or buy your house in Cuban pesos. So your house never gonna cost so much money. So when you owe mortgage in Cuba, what you owe is in Cuban pesos and it's very low amount. It was like what? I remember my mom bought the half of our house when my dad went to United States. She paid the half of the house and it was what, 20-40 pesos? That was what, $1, $2? So that's nothing. So Cuba are not used to pay strong mortgages. They're gonna have to get used to it. If that type of system goes to Cuba, they will have to adapt little by little. They're gonna be people that won't be ready, and they're gonna be people that would embrace these changes better. It's a transition. It's a transition.
I get what you're saying, right? And I understand everything you're talking about right now. But my problem is this, and it really has nothing to do with the Cubans. It has to do with the fact that now all of a sudden we're making this big statement, right? But what happened when Puerto Rico went down? What happened when we had all those hurricanes and they destroyed the whole island?
Right.
And people had to get the hell out of there and move fast. You don't see the United States going over there and helping people. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Money didn't get to all the people.
No. I have an uncle that had to move here. Tammy's father had to move here with her. He had property on top of a mountain with his whole entire family that had houses in that mountain.
Cuba,
and they got destroyed.
Cuba gonna have.
United States did not help him.
But
They did not help them.
listen, Cuba gonna have a lot of people that gonna invest in Cuba. Cuba is like a marvelous, how can I say, a diamond that is raw.
Yeah, but
They're gonna be a lot of people going to Cuba to put money in there.
But the problem is the government in place is not
Exactly, but do you want the government to take over that, or do you want to keep Cuba the way it is? That's what you got to think
He's
about.
only good in
the
Cuba.
government.
Yes.
Hold on, I don't repeat your question because your question is a little bit confused.
No. Okay. Do you want the government to take over Cuba?
What government?
The United States.
No, nobody wants
But that's
that.
what's gonna happen.
No, that won't happen. That won't happen.
So who's
You're
in
not
charge of Cuba?
right now.
Communists.
The communists.
Right now.
Fidel's people.
Yes, Fidel's people.
Fidel's
His
people.
family.
His family.
His
Yes.
people. You gotta
His
understand.
family is
Okay,
the
let me
one in
explain
charge.
something. Can I explain something? Let me explain something.
Raul Castro who won.
Let me- Let me explain something. Communism, places that are communist are controlled by communist countries.
Okay, can I just say one thing so I don't forget?
Okay,
Okay, if America jumps in, if the United States of America jumps in,
start a war. Next question.
You know what I heard today on the radio? That they're gonna take military and go all the way over there.
Listen,
All over there. There's no all over there. There is a group of Cubans.
I
There is a
understand.
group of Cubans that wants United States interfere.
But you understand what I'm saying,
The
right?
mayor of Miami, yeah.
No,
One
fuck
of
the mayor of Miami. I'm
Listen.
talking about the real
Listen,
shit.
listen.
Be real though, because I'm being real.
No,
I
be
want-
real. Let's
I'm
be
trying
real.
to
Let's
Let's
be
be
real.
real. Let's be. I'm
Let's
being
be
real.
real.
Forget about him.
I'm trying to explain to you because
But
they
I'll tell
want
you what I heard on
that.
the news.
That's what everybody wants. But the reality
Not
is that
everybody wants. A group of people wants it.
I
A lot of
no.
people.
I agree
What
with
you
that.
need to
don't want it.
understand that Cuba, at the end of the day, Cuba is a communist asset in the doorstep of
But how much you want to bet that the United States don't want it
a
to be a
capitalist
communist
country.
country?
Sean, you know what I'm talking about.
I understand
That
what you're saying.
They will not.
You don't think the
Come
United States don't
Cuba's-
want that though?
Of course, they want
But
that.
that's what I'm saying.
But it's like this. If you made a treaty with the enemy and saying, okay, we won't invade this country and take it because we know it's yours, because that's
Okay, I get it.
that's what's gonna happen. So that
So they're gonna do a treaty to say,
No, they already
this
no,
is yours,
that,
this is
that was
theirs,
done
this-
a long time
That's
ago.
And
Cuban
then
milk
change it.
surprises. You remember the Cuban milk
So
surprises?
the
The
military
only
goes
part,
over there?
let me explain something to you. The only part that is a part of the U.S. that's from that in Cuba, the only part of the U.S. that's from Cuba is Guantanamo Bay,
Right.
Okay.
and the
well,
rest of the island is communist. You gotta understand that.
okay, so there's a part of it that we can own, but not a part of it that we can't. There's a
They-
negotiation.
Well, they
There
leased
was
it,
a
right? It's like
negotiation.
lease or something.
It was a negotiation.
Yeah.
They said,
It
listen,
happened more than
it's
100 years ago.
it's so
and
close.
it's still.
It's
still
yeah,
gone.
American.
It's gone.
So then why the fuck don't we help Cuba and make it right?
Because they will start a war.
Russia
Russia.
doesn't want.
No.
Russia told United States you cannot touch Cuba.
Right.
Russia told United States already they're gonna support Cuba. You cannot touch Cuba.
But, okay,
That's
so
why
why?
you
United
gotta-
States
you gotta
ain't gonna do
understand,
nothing.
Russia is a communist party.
Because of Fidel.
China is the biggest country in the biggest
China.
country.
Yeah.
China is the biggest
Talking about
communist.
countries.
You gotta
Oh.
understand.
Oh, I know all
communism-
about China.
China is the
China.
biggest communist
Yeah.
country
Get
in
ready,
the
you better learn
world,
You better learn
and,
Mandarin.
and they will support
Chia.
they will
Yeah,
support
and they'll
every
learn-
communist agenda.
So basically, Russia is owns
Look,
Cuba.
United States won't take
Like
over
the Chinese
Cuba.
own
Right.
us. Russia,
of course not.
Russia.
What's
owns
gonna
Cuba.
happen
Nobody
in
else
Cuba?
does.
What's
Yeah,
gonna,
you're right.
what's gonna happen in
Alright, so
Cuba
what's
is
gonna
gonna
happen?
happen through the Cubans.
What's gonna
United States ain't gonna do nothing to save the
At
Cubans.
least
Maybe
on the
humanitarian
Who are the
help,
Cubans?
yes.
Who are the Cubans that own Cuba? Because I'm sure the ones that are talking on
The
TikTok
rich.
and playing and
Socialists.
screaming and
Why would
crying
they
and
not?
Who are
want
the
freedom.
Cubans that are on Cuba?
No.
I
Who are the
can't believe
Cubans
that
that are the
Lamar-
ones that you're saying
Lamar
are in, charge and own Cuba and the ones that are going to make the difference?
Fidel Castro's family is a big family.
Oh, I know that.
It's
I know
a
that.
family that controls the government.
So those are
And
the
it's a family that is being supported by military forces that they create over these 62 years. And they are the one in charge of Cuba. They are the military in charge of Cuba, and they are the one that submit every human being as an slave. They cannot travel, they cannot have food
That's
to eat,
horrible.
they don't have medicines, they are
That's
dying
horrible.
right now of
Communist country, people don't eat. People have to go in line to get rice.
Of course, 'cause
Okay,
it's a
so
communist
it's not a
country.
secret. It's not a secret. That's all I'm saying. It's not a secret. Everybody knows. I have
Yeah, but now it's about
Oh my
now
God.
in the
Yeah,
side
but
of the
people are
country.
finally protesting about
Yes.
it.
Now they care about
Why?
it. But my
Now
only question
why?
was
No,
why.
everybody cares. There are many laws through the years that support the Cuban people.
But where I'm coming from is that nobody gave a fuck before and
You're
did what they're
wrong.
doing now.
No, you are done. You're wrong.
but
You don't know the history of Cuban Americans, how much they've been fighting
I
over the
promise you I
years.
do.
There are many
I
laws
promise you I do.
implemented by the government,
I promise you I
by
do.
senators. A lot of Cuban Americans has been fighting so long.
I know that you're super passionate about this, but you're not the only one
But that's
fighting
the
for Cuba.
answer. But that's the
No,
answer
there's
to
no
your
answer.
question. They do give a fuck.
No, they don't. I mean, no,
Some
they
do.
do. They do. Some do,
Some
and
do.
some don't. If people really gave a fuck, then they would make it free,
Listen.
and they would help
Listen.
people. They would help their
Listen.
people. If they really
That's not
Listen,
makes
listen.
me what? Makes me
Listen,
what?
listen, the Republican Party, the only reason why the Republicans are so pro
Oh,
Cuba
Lord.
is because Elian Gonzalez back in 2000,
Oh, let's
when
not forget about Elian.
Clinton told them send Elian back to placate Cuba, the Cubans, right? And at that point, anyone
it
who
was-
that
it
was
was
for
the
the
right thing to do.
Democrats,
I'm not gonna
over the
be
Republicans,
against that.
because now a lot of Republicans down in Miami are very, very hardcore
against
against
Hold on
the
one
Cuban
second.
government.
Hold on one second.
And the
Do you think
Democrats are against it too, but not so bad.
Do you think that was the right thing?
That's what that Elian went with his father.
No.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Oh, you
So do
played,
I.
okay.
I agree. I
Who's
do
his
too.
father?
First of all, how would you say that a real woman lived in
He's like, oh, I
Spain? Who cares? Let's say it's not Cuba.
I agree.
Who cares where she
He's
lives?
like, oh,
You better go with your father.
But that's why the Republicans
You
are
make
so
yes.
staunch.
If you're the father, you're the mother. Yeah, just say yes.
No, no, I don't.
It's
What are you looking
soft.
for?
No, but it's beautiful. It's soft.
It is good.
No,
It's
I don't.
delicious.
I don't.
It's like a cake thing.
Or
No, I don't want it.
Okay, fine. Fine, just leave her alone. She don't want it. That's it. Listen, I'm not against Cuba. My kids are half Cuban.
But you need to try to understand
I
the
do
conditions.
understand. I do understand.
Nobody. The
You can't
protests
tell
right
me I
now
don't
in
understand.
Miami.
Listen to me.
You're talking about protesters. There's been
No,
protests
I'm talking
around the
about-
history of Cuban
I'm
Americans in
talking
the
about
United
why
States.
wait till now?
Nobody's
Why?
been waiting to now. This is what I'm trying to explain
Yeah,
you.
but the
The
protests
Cuban
are
Americans
level.
in United
It's been
States,
a long
the
time
Cuban
since
Americans
it's
in
level.
United States haven't been waiting till now. They've been
this is
fighting over the years. Look, you haven't maybe seen it, but
Oh.
they've been a lot of
Remember,
fighting
it's not
over
news.
the years.
The
This
news media.
is new for you maybe,
now-
but it's
No,
not
no,
new
no,
for
no,
any
no,
of
no,
In
us.
Cuba, there's been like.
Okay, so you're telling me that these protests that has gone on all these years.
No, not to that level.
Not to that
But that's
level,
what I'm
but it's
saying.
been
But
going
that's what
on.
I'm saying.
This is the first time
I
that
don't know why you're taking
everybody
it literal.
went out to the
I'm
streets.
just telling you right now. Don't take it literal. Just listen to what I'm saying. As an outsider coming in, it's not about. Let's not say like, oh, I'm against Cuba because it's not that. It's just like this is the thing. Puerto Rico got fucked to the end, and you know it's true.
Right.
You know it's true. Did we go in and help them? No. What do we do? Let's
Help
be
them
real.
with what? Help them with what, though?
Electricity.
We can't.
Ooh, no.
Because
help you,
they're
Bro,
self.
how many hurricanes went over there and fucked their shit up?
I understand. Yeah,
They don't want our help.
But
Puerto Rico, honey.
Only humanitarian. Oh, Puerto Rico?
Right.
Oh,
That's
Puerto Rico.
corruption, but that's another,
it's
that's another
corruption.
level. There's a lot of
But
corruption
the
in Puerto
thing
Rico.
No, but they suffered.
government,
They
yes.
fucking suffered.
There's a different level.
Listen,
Yeah,
Trump was
it's
showing paper towels.
I
I
know
know everything about that boy.
about
He was
that.
showing paper towels in Puerto Rico.
It's a lot of suffering. But my point is this, and there's, I get it, you're frustrated, whatever. But this is the thing. You have your ways of thinking, I have my ways of thinking. This is called the difference of thinking. That's it.
Yeah, but we can agree that
We
it's
can
a
agree to
bad
disagree.
situation over
Your
there.
situation is horrible. I'm not saying it's not a bad situation. It's horrible. I would never want to live in, Cuba unless everything was better. Like I wouldn't even want to visit Cuba until this shit gets fixed. Honest to God, I wouldn't even want to go to Puerto Rico either because that shit's horrible over there.
listen,
That's the truth. It's the truth.
The thing is
I
that
never
Mama
went
G,
to Puerto Rico because of all the shit that goes on over there.
Mama G, you gotta understand that there's very different levels of
I get
government that they take care of things and they don't. There's things that they just don't even look at, like Cuba.
You're
Now,
looking at it
no,
now.
no. But what I'm saying
We are
is,
trying to
the
get
United
them-
States
to
had
make
to
them
look
look at
at,
it.
had to
That's
look
what
at,
we're trying
had
to
to
do,
look
to
at
make
Puerto
them look at
Rico, and they just looked at them for 2 seconds, and they turned around, and they don't care
But you got to remember
because
this.
they have to self-sustain
Somebody
themselves.
owns Cuba, right?
Yeah, the Castro's
communist
family.
Castro.
And that's the problem. You just told me, I don't know how long ago, how many years has this been in effect?
62 years.
There you go.
62 years.
So how do you break that? How do you break that?
By having
That's
a
what they're
revolution.
trying to do right now.
Exactly. But how hard is it
Creating
going to be?
awareness.
But how hard is it going to be?
It
No,
will be
everybody-
very hard.
Mad
That's
people
what
gonna
you
It
die.
will be very hard.
Oh,
Mad
yeah.
people gonna
But
die.
that's what I've been trying to
That's
say all
all.
this time. Everybody has always known this. It's
Yeah,
not a
but-
secret.
What you gotta
But the
understand.
difference is the boiling water. Before, when the water was not boiled. The water was hot.
You mean the COVID?
No.
She's talking about the
I'm trying
situation.
to put a parallel situation.
read-
Before the water was hot, everybody knew the water was hot.
Are you
But
being
now,
She's saying
now
that.
the
She's talking
water
about the
is
whole
boiling,
situation.
and because the water is boiling and burning everywhere, it create awareness in the whole world.
Right.
Before everybody was
Nobody knew about
okay,
Cuba.
Cubans don't complain.
Everybody knows about Cuba, bro.
Cubans don't
No.
reveal.
You don't know.
But the thing is, if Cubans stay quiet and don't reveal inside the country, people wash their hands. Now Cubans are getting killed, revealing themselves for the
Because
first
of-
time.
because of the water?
First
Well,
time. No, I'm trying.
I know, I got it.
explain it to
The
you.
level.
Because of COVID?
The COVID.
COVID
Yes.
helped.
Yes.
COVID helped to get into
precipitated
this
it
situation.
Because the medical supplies.
There's no
there
vaccines
was
over
limited.
No, they are
Nobody-
creating their own
supplies.
vaccines, but no,
That's what I'm thinking.
They haven't get it to that level
You go to
yet.
school for free over there. Let's be real. The doctors,
No, it's not for free.
The
It's not for
doctors-
free because when you work, you don't get paid. You work as a slave.
For how
Nothing
long?
is for free.
For how long?
Forever until you die.
Oh no.
Bro, I didn't
no.
bring my
For
other
how
game.
long to do
They
that?
say
You
it's
work
fair.
for 20 pesos. You want to buy on $20?
What's $20?
$20, $34, $30. That's your salary, and your electricity is your whole salary. Your electricity is your salary. Oh, you can know eat lobsters, you can know eat shrimp, you can know eat meat, any of that, because it's bigger than your salary. One plate in a restaurant is bigger than your monthly salary. Is that you? Let me tell you. Do you consider that your education is free? When doctors don't get paid,
You know how much it
play
costs?
in a restaurant?
You know how much it costs right now for her to go to college?
Living in Cuba, $30 a month.
I don't know,
Like
60,000.
40 grand a year.
Okay. But she can ask for a loan and pay it back later when she graduates, like many of my cousins have done in the United States.
That's what I did.
Go ahead.
That's what I did.
You know how much work you have to do to get a loan to pay that shit right now?
How much work
Yeah, to actually get the loan. What's your point?
to get the loan? She cannot get the loan.
It's a
No, I'm
different
not saying she
system.
can't get the
Like,
loan.
different system.
It's a different system, is what I'm trying to say, but it's not as easy as you think, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't. Why do you believe I think it's easy?
No, I'm just
To get a
saying
loan?
because
I have plenty of cousins that have done it. I know it's not easy.
I got a loan.
And they
Wait,
did
what's
it.
your point? That time is different. What's your point related to this? Because my point is that at least you could go to school and become somebody and then leave.
It's so eye-opening.
So what are you telling me, that there is something positive in Cuba? That's your point? That the government of Cuba is doing something positive? That was your point?
I've respected you all this time.
No, I'm trying to understand the
I know,
logic.
but I need you to calm down because you're acting like you're in Cuba and you're the president.
I'm
Relax.
trying to understand your
I
point.
understand what you're saying, honey, but you're going like you know, Miami Herald style, and we have a whole bunch
No, but
of
what's
microphones
the
here.
point about this
Like, let's
salon?
relax. I already
Yeah,
said the
what's the
point.
point?
The point is that over there, at least you get free
Don't ever
education
It's
to
not
learn.
free.
To learn.
It's not free.
It's like an
That's what
indenture.
I'm trying to tell
I
you.
think
Right?
that-
Is
and
it like
all
an
I'm trying to say
indenture?
is that when you're done, most Cubans that I've known that have gotten their education for free come to the United States. They figure it out and they come over here and then they take a fucking test and they do what they gotta do and they're fucking doctors and they're making it right.
Yeah, but they got.
Okay,
Yeah, but
maybe
they-
not everybody.
they are no
Maybe
more
not
of
everybody.
the
But I
Cubans.
hear in the world over here in the United States, you gotta pay for fucking school, and it's the worst situation you could ever be in your life. The amount of debt you gotta get into, so it's kind of the same thing.
No.
Maybe not the
really.
free part. Maybe not the free part.
It's definitely not.
But
The lifestyle that you live is
Yeah, but when
That-
you go
thank
to
you.
school in Cuba and
It's-
come
it's-
here, you
it's
gotta
like
start
you live
over.
it- think
Yeah,
about this.
exactly.
You live in the
You gotta
United
start over.
States, right? You're not
That's
free.
not-
You're not free here
gotta
either.
start
That's
over.
my point.
But you
Mira,
go to school
here
all your
when
life
you-
in Cuba, and then you come here to start over.
Right. We
Yeah,
had
but you
a-
have an upper.
Well, do you?
It
You still
depends
gotta
on
pay
what
the
you
money.
study.
It depends on what
It
you study.
depends on what
It
you
depends on what
study.
you study.
But besides that, in Cuba, you study and you have to work for many years with
I
no
agree.
getting paid.
I agree.
Here in the United States, you study, you owe. My cousins study. They owe $300,000 for being a doctor. $300,000
That's a
for
normal
being a
price.
doctor.
That's
No,
normal.
no. It's not the $40,000 that your daughter
No,
gonna
that's
owe.
1 year. That's 1 year.
Let's say that she owes $150.
No, wait.
Let's say that your daughter, let's say that your daughter owes $150. I don't know. When she finished her
Wait,
career,
you're
that's
going
1 year,
overboard.
8 years.
I'm talking about 1 year.
Doctor,
I'm talking about 1
1
year.
year.
You're talking about doctor. That's a long
8
time.
years.
it don't matter. The debt.
No, it
You're
does
talking
matter.
about that.
What does it
matter?
I'm talking about
But
300,000
everybody
debt.
has debt, bro. My aunt is 66 years old, and she's still going to college. She's going for her master's, and she owes $97,000.
And she
let
decided
me
to go
break
for a
something down.
master.
Because she wants to.
Hold on.
Exactly. That was her
My
decision.
point is a debt. Debt. It's that you're never
I'm
free.
gonna
Like
tell
you
you
can
something.
pay it with your salary
Let
when
me
you
explain
work.
something.
You
Let
have
me
enough
explain
Never pay.
salary.
You'll never be
My
able to.
cousins already paid theirs.
Well,
What are you talking about?
Because they're doctors. It's the choice.
But I know biologists that are not doctor. I know biochemists like me that are not doctor, and they already
Okay,
paid
so-
their debt. My
maybe they don't have no children, that's why they have to pay.
my
Who
brother-in-law
knows?
study political science.
Are we
He
gonna have
already
to cut
paid his
this off?
debt.
That's
It
spot on.
take a shot, yeah.
It is on.
That,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
if people organize their lives, they pay
But
their
it could be
debts.
possible, but everybody's not the same person.
Well, but you're talking about debt. I'm telling you people that I know that they pay their debt.
That's not what I was really talking about, though.
Okay. Let's.
I was just basically
let's bring
saying-
down the temperature here.
levels of
We
extravagance.
can,
What people do in Cuba is probably the most paramount and serious and lethal of suffering and oppression. But in America, we just deal with paying our debt off in school. What she's saying is people trying to escape to actually live a real life, a life that they can invest in, live with passion, and not live in
You're looking at it.
Obviously, evidently worse. suffer.
Thank you.
Because that's
Here.
different. In America, we live with a bit of
Listen.
entitlement. In Cuba, is an entitlement.
Listen, it's two extremes,
But
okay?
you get what I'm trying to say.
I get the
There's two
perception.
sides to every story, and everything
it's-
is not always perfect.
Yeah, but
No,
there's
no, no,
But
listen.
who says that
100%
America is
zero.
perfect? Nobody
Right.
said
But
that.
that's
Right,
not my
I'm gonna
point.
explain
Oh
it.
my
I'm
God.
gonna explain this. Let me explain
Wait,
something. There's
I think we
America.
are
There's
free.
America.
That's
No. There's America where you can go. You pay for your education, right? You pay for your
Yeah.
education and you pay money, and then you're in debt. In Cuba, you're in debt in another way. You're in debt to a society, to a socialism party.
There's two.
They let you get the be a doctor, but guess what? They gonna send you to Somalia. They're
Where's
gonna,
that?
what you mean?
Another country.
Another
Yeah,
country.
just-
You're so ratchet.
They're gonna send you to Zimbabwe.
But
They
listen,
send
I
you to
understand.
other countries
They send you to Puerto
as
Rico.
an slave doctor.
And I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm not saying that Cuba is the best place right now or anything like that. I'm just saying it's part
Expendable.
of the revolution. It's part of what's going on in
All
our
right, let's-
life.
let's
It's
do a
part of
toast.
everything. We have to. Who said it earlier? Did you say it earlier? Did you say it earlier? We have to try to work together to make everything work together the same way. And that's
To
why I said it.
improve the earth as a whole.
To improve, he said
Standard
it.
of living
Okay.
as a whole.
Okay. So we have to make sure that the Cuban people, what's the name? Castro's people have to be ready for that. Are they ready for that?
They're true.
So then what's next?
They're gonna get killed, or they won't lose power. If they want to lose power, if they ain't gonna lose the power that they have in their hands.
Side of
So
the
they're
grave.
gonna stay.
So there has to be a war.
I'll take it to the military.
There
It'll
has to
have
be
be
a
a civil
war.
war.
These people, listen,
Alright.
there's two ways
There's
they can run a
two.
country. By
It's
reason.
Cuba.
freedom.
The freedom,
It's
guys.
a
The
freedom.
freedom.
Listen, in Chile, the motto is por la razón y la fuerza. In Cuba, there's no reason. There's no
No, you
reason.
did
There's
that.
no reasoning.
Solamente por la fuerza. The only way they're gonna fix the problem is con fuerza. True?
They ain't gonna leave the power that they have for 62 years.
They need the
They
military.
become
The
drunk on that
military
power, and the
is, all the
people have
military is
suffered.
controlled by the communists. Cuba's gonna stay where they're at. Unfortunately,
It's not bad.
because
It's
in
not
those
bad.
countries, it's the military.
What is this again?
Green tea.
Green tea.
All right.
Oh, now he's coming.
One time for the
I had
Fam
a-
305, everybody.
Yeah, here's
One
two.
time
Like,
for the
share,
305.
subscribe.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Peace, love,
Happiness and
hair
soul.
grease.
Hey, on my student loan.
Soul Train vibe.
Oh.
Oh,
Cause
oh.
nothing in this whole wide world.
Who was the
I
host of
can't
Soul
say
Train?
my
I want to do his voice. Today we have some guests.
All right, John.
Andre Harrell?
Don Cornelius.
Oh, Don Cornelius.
It's your fan favorite Don Cornelius.
I can't even believe he knows that.
All right.
I don't know if I
He's got
should
an
say
old
it, but I
soul.
think
Okay, now we got all the serious shit out the way.
You do.
Let's do something more.
No, but that's your favorite.
Hey, we got all the serious shit out the way.
We just gotta hope for the best, and hopefully,
It's
you
gonna
know,
be okay, honey.
it will be.
Everything's gonna be
eventually.
okay.
people are working for
No,
it.
listen.
You gotta just be
Mama
positive.
In
T.
the meantime, people being
I
dying
get it.
right now. I'm getting killed.
Right.
But it's,
What people don't understand is like, I've been there. I had to go
Being
work
shot.
for toilet paper.
Yes, being shot.
Like here, it was like toilet paper station.
Con palo.
No,
Le
we
están
went to
dando
a store
palazos
and there
a la
was
gente en la calle. El
100
gobierno,
people
porque se
with
están
the line
rebelando.
going around the block.
I saw
Like,
like a
listen.
El gobierno tiene miedo de que el
Yeah.
pueblo se le vaya arriba y
So bad.
y el
Like
gobierno
that's a
está
regular
But
thing.
it's like America
Cops
paid
are dressing up as,
Yeah.
It's Cuba as like,
protesters.
oh my God, it's a big
And they're
deal.
counter
Like,
protesting
like it's a
the
beautiful
ones that are actually
country.
legit
In reality,
protesting,
it's
throwing
poverty.
rocks.
Like
The
no
cops are
food,
shooting people. I've seen
nothing.
videos. I can show you
It's bad.
videos.
People live in
I follow this
abandoned
shit on
buildings
Twitter.
there. Like
Yes.
it's bad.
Okay?
And the world portrays it as like, oh, it's a
every news
place.
Every
What's going on?
You heard what happened in Surfside?
Yeah.
They finally got the count almost done. They have like 7 people left.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
that's
If I showed her
yeah.
the documentary, she would have been like,
Believe
Yeah.
me, honey. I know all about it. I swear.
So,
Yeah.
Her father's Cuban.
libertad, libertad.
stop yelling.
It's not like it's a secret.
Right. It's all good, but you know, at the end of the day, we're all human, and we need to understand that we have to support our human people.
For a better tomorrow, but some people are expecting Cuba to be the martyr for a better tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's not the way we should be
And
dealing
it's
with
never
this.
going to be that way.
We can't allow them to suffer up until the point where, like, we should never let that happen.
No.
We
Right.
shouldn't be letting it happen at all.
Right.
Now, feel me? Like
Right.
Always.
But there's always politics involved.
people are letting things play out to the point where they can take advantage of the extremities. Who knows how long the Russian influence or the American influence is going to be stagnant until they can take advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
That is the real. You know, we haven't heard a real politician make a real comment. Yeah, Trump made a comment. But
Trump is an idiot.
Is it a comment with initiative? Is it a comment with intent? I don't believe so. There's people in Cuba taking actions and sacrifices that Americans are only talking about and not actually supporting. And that's why I feel like
And there are even Americans that are not agree that United States help Cuba at all because they consider that there are enough problems in United States, inside United States, that United States should be focused on instead of going to help Cuba.
Well, you know, my brother
We're gonna
says,
leave Iraq.
my
But
brother
we have-
says
but the thing
the
is we
white
have the
man
same problems.
has given
It's the people.
America everything.
We have the
So
same
now
fucking
we
problems
could
with the people, bro.
shed a little light and give,
the problem
to other people.
People don't
Because
listen to
Biden
me,
has
know
given
how
us a
to
lot.
live better life
Let's be
in
real.
America without feeling-
You know it's true. I know you got to check. I know you got to check.
Tuma, yes.
What?
I didn't get
2 days ago.
Biden?
She got a check.
I know I got to.
Not for me.
Not for her, honey.
What's $500 though? What's $500?
What's
I
500
got
bucks? Take it out of your account.
I
Your
just got paid
account.
today.
I will.
You a damn liar. You ain't giving him back no $500 supplement.
Hell no,
No,
I
it's not
won't.
about giving it back. I pay my taxes, girl. I
No, but that's
deserve
nothing to
that.
do with.
No,
that's your,
it
that's your,
has to do with my
that's your
taxes.
tax, kids. That's for your children.
Well, that I pay my
He said he's
taxes.
gonna
give it back.
They don't give me nothing for free.
But
They're giving me back my
I don't
money.
want to be finessed with money.
So then give it, no?
Love him.
No. But you feel me? Like
It's
I
not
work.
about
I'm a
giving
working
it back.
nigga. I'm a working
But it's not
nigga.
giving it back. It's about understanding what this money represents.
This
They
is
don't.
like-
The government is not giving
it's
me
like
this
shut up
money.
money.
This
It's like-
money is mine. I pay for it. It's from my taxes. This money, nobody's giving me. Oh, because the government is so good. In Europe, they're paying their citizens way more money than the United States.
Okay, first of all,
But their
Yes.
amount of currency is
$2,000
higher than ours.
Yeah.
They're still doing it.
okay, but listen to me.
Another socialist
It doesn't
country.
matter. It's just something. Okay, so think about this: Biden, Trump, what's his name?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Obama.
Oh,
Did they ever do any of this shit for us?
my name is Dre.
Not you, bro.
Oh,
Did they do all this shit?
Dre with the K.
Oh, Lord.
No,
I'm not
but
your
you
average
can bail
Jose,
out
Dre with the K. All of a sudden, niggas want to stop and
He
obey.
bailed me out. I
No.
need one from my house.
Yeah, yo, fuck
Listen.
all the communists.
Oh,
I just want
They
to
did.
come on this.
Democrats help.
Toto.
Republicans don't.
And
most
eat a
part.
bro, who
poroto.
cares? I'm not a Republican. I
I'm
don't
just
give a
saying,
use
you
my
want
legs
I'm
if
generalizing
we're
here,
trying to
but
learn on this.
Democrats are all about helping de lo meto people, providing programs. Republicans are all about no, cut the taxes and assume
Shawty went to the beach, but I want to leave and have fun on this.
all right,
En
so
la mota en el poto.
Oh, I didn't even know.
so again,
We're
been
not
an
in
interesting,
Kansas, Toto.
Shit, I got it,
Interesting
Glizzy, but there's
podcast
no bun
tonight.
with this.
Sorry, are we still here?
Yeah.
Are we still here?
Well,
Yeah,
thank you
so
for
like
listening.
Oh, no, nice.
thanks for listening.
Okay, we got 30
as always,
seconds
you
left.
can find us on
Oh, okay, my bad.
Facebook,
Yes, yes.
Instagram,
The Fam 305 podcast at
Right.
Gmail, is it?
Gmail.
And then the Fam 305 on Facebook.
Messages,
And
as we hear,
lower
leave
that,
it
lower
down.
that, lower that.
I promise you, I've seen all that.
Yeah, so
It's all over the place.
I'll show you some videos.
we're all, we appreciate everybody showing up and listening,
Not the TikTok
and we want to give a thanks.
To our special guests.
Yes, all the
Thank
people
you,
that showed up.
Thank you, great Slime Baby Grogu.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Slime Baby Grogu,
Happy
John.
birthday,
Guys.
guys.
Happy birthday, man. Kenny, I know we ain't give you any time, but Kenny, what's your
Yes.
Switch? What's it? Your Twitch account? Kenny?
It's Aqua.
Galaxy Rubs.
Galaxy
And what is your
Grubs.
content? Games? What games?
Galaxy Grubs.
Lots of games.
Lots of games.
Video games.
Check
play
them out.
Smash Brothers, Apex Legends.
Check them out. Check them out. Check our boy out.
I'm down.
But thank you guys for
Yes.
listening. Make sure you check
I mean,
us
I
out.
don't know who else wants one. I know I do.
Yes. We're about to do one more round, guys, in the jack off hour, and we'll see you on the other side because it's the Fam 305, and we're here live. And motherfuckers better get out the way before I dive into the fucking ocean. And then I coming through with the potion. Y'all better get the lotion and jack off. Get out my
Ooh,
way
Lord Jesus.
before I skeet off. And I get the motherfucking meat and then I beat off. Every time I fucking grab the mic, I just skeet off. They looking like, God damn. Get off the mic.
Good night.
No, good night.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at the Fam305.